Hi, we're into the test garden now at Heritage Museums and Gardens. I'm curator of hydrangeas, and I'm standing right behind a plant everybody knows about, Endless Summer the original. This was the plant, its introduction really changed the macrophylla world, as this was a great initial rebloomer. A hardy plant that was capable of flowering off of stems created in that season. You've heard the term before, old wood, new wood. What it simply means is this plant will flower on both. That's the great part about it. And you see, quite floriferous. We're still in relatively early development stages. We were a little slow this spring, but as you can see, many flowers coming. And this will happen throughout the summer. And even a little bump comes in the fall in September. So really a great plant. I'm really not to talk about the plant so much as I really wanted to mention to you about how we prune these plants to have them look like they do. And there's a little method in our madness. We do 3 stages of pruning here, and the first 2 I want to share with you are these, and you can't see them now, but come the end of winter, usually beginning in March, if we get a few decent days, we come in and we take out all the obvious old wood that's in the plant. And it's obvious by virtue of color. Some of you may want to come, we used to do with pruning seminars, and we'll probably come back to doing them again. So you want to follow us on that score. That's step 1. Step 2, we wait until we get into May. And there we're looking to see how much of the stem recovered from winter. In other words, buds developed up along the stem, new wood developing, just makes the plant look whole. We see then what has not produced, and we cut that back. So you see, you don't see any old stems sticking up from our plants here. And we want to maximize the capability of this new growth that you can see. Endless Summer Original is a lovely mop head. It's a magnificent blue that we like so much here on the Cape. Here it is. Now there's a step 3 that you don't often hear about. And here's how this works. This is something you do in the summer, preferably in the month of July. Typically it's done in the last 2 weeks of July. And what you're looking for is the new growth that does not have a potential for flowering. We're going to cut off the tip of that stem. Maybe we'll even take 2 nodes or 3 nodes, but that's what it's going to look like. We've removed that. Why would we do that? Because in the apex of that stem, let me take another cutting here for you. In the apex between, this is the petiole, the small short distance between the leaf and the stem, you'll see these buds just starting. When you cut this, and if you do it in July, you've allowed sufficient time that each one of these little buds that you see are going to be duplicates of this. So for where you have made 1 cut, you get 2 new stems. Some of them may even develop flowers for this year, but certainly you're increasing the potential for the next year, providing of course they survive the winter. So step 3 is an interesting approach. It also applies to spent blooms, misformed blooms. In other words, something that doesn't look very good, cut it off and make the plant do just what we've talked about. So it's a wonderful little thing to do. I don't want you to go out and do all your plants. Pick one in your garden that you want to experiment with till you get a feel for it. But it's a great little exercise to do. And if you come and see us, particularly during the Hydrangea Festival, we'll be demoing this sort of thing so firsthand. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. Again, I'm Mal Condon, curator here at Heritage. Hope to see you soon. Bye.